I don't know if I'm gonna. It's technically for another project, but I could steal it to use as like heels, tough toes. Heels, cuff toes. Or I can wait and knit with my oxen-free yarn, which I already have all the quantity that I need and a pattern picked out. It's hard having so much yarn. I want to make everything and I can't. I don't have time. I keep punching this microphone. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's time for the last part. I hated pulling that needle out with my right hand. I am not right-handed. That felt disgusting and wrong. Oh my god, y'all. I just remembered. I pre-ordered a book on my Nook and it finally came out last week? Question mark. And I started reading it at nighttime in bed. And turns out I didn't really read the synopsis. I just knew it was a short horror book. Turns out it's about this guy who gets trapped in a bathroom and things keep killing him in there. And that is my literal nightmare. And I'm reading this book before bed. And I didn't realize that this was what it was going to be about. I have been enjoying it though, but I was like reading it and I'm like, this is not helping me in my, oh fuck, I went the wrong way with my stitch. Sounds like a great idea. What, getting trapped in a bathroom? It has been fun. It's like the tone is really fun. I do enjoy it. It's a good book so far. I think it's technically a novella. It's really short. But yeah, it turned out to be something that I very specifically hate. Because it's like a public bathroom too. It's not in his own house. Which is even worse. Like, I hate public bathrooms are scary when you're in there alone. I don't think anyone is the voice of reason in Frost's stream. I think we leave that at the door. We only bring chaos. That's a fact. Put it in Frost lore. I like when we try to log Frost lore, we don't do it the way that you want us to do it, and then you get mad. It's so funny, which makes it even better. And then we can gentle parent you. Are you getting mad? Are you feeling a little sad? Yeah. Sad Frost. He invites people into his chat and then gets mad. Oh, getting way too close to the edge of this for my liking. I'm comfortable trying to stitch that close to the hoop. This song made me think of Lord Huron. They're doing like, well, I think it's a 10-year anniversary like mini tour for one of their albums, and they're not coming anywhere near me, and I'm sad because I love them. There were 3 years in a row when my Spotify Wrapped came out, and Lord Huron was like easily the top of my list. For like, it was like they were my #1 slot for 3 years in a row for like most listened to artists. I can't remember who they got dethroned by. It might have been Bastille. Probably Bastille. Look how fast I'm stitching this time around. Was I moving just significantly slower than this last time? I'm like going so fast right now, I'm basically Sonic the Hedgehog. My husband. Of course they do. They all share a room together. Crafty Cat, do you have a cartoon spouse? Did anyone have a cartoon character that they wanted to marry when they were a child? Because it cannot just be me. Yeah. Or from adulthood. I'm not gonna judge. Ooh, we're on the home stretch now! Oh, he looks so cute! I was like, why do I have 2 notifications in my Discords? Because I went live twice. Okay. Crafty Cat, you made a chicken? Excuse me? It's adorable. Apparently one of my coworkers is crocheting emotional support chickens. I just found out recently. Maybe weird crushes. What about like Kovu the lion though? Like he was a hot lion teen. That's hilarious. I get to wear my Furby to a company-wide work meeting on Wednesday. And I'm very excited to also bring Raisin. I don't have strong feelings about Lion King in general. I know a lot of people are like, Lion King is hands down the best Disney movie ever. I don't really feel that way. I'm not gonna tell them they're wrong, but I don't really feel that way. I liked it, and I thought Kobu was hot. But it was not my favorite. I liked The Fox and the Hound, and I'm having an absolute mind fart about the other ones that were out at the time. Lady and the Tramp was a big one for me. That one was really good. What else was there? I don't think the princess ones were really like... I think the animal ones had my attention more than the princess ones. And I'm not going to count The Princess and the Frog right now either. I love that one, but I saw that when it came out in theaters and I was like 18, so. Fox and the Hound was so freaking good and so emotional that it should be illegal. But I loved it so much. Ugh, I hate doing this part. I almost just elbowed my cider onto the floor. That would have been so sad. I also watched the Disney release of Kiki's Delivery Service. That's the one that I grew up on. I know it's technically Ghibli, but Disney like released it in the US, I believe. So that one, my parents were like, they have a bunch of my VHSs from when I was a kid. And they sent me a picture of them and they were like, we're cleaning these out. What can we throw away? Or like, what do you want to keep, I guess? And immediately I was like, you can absolutely not throw away Kiki's Delivery Service. I have like a DVD release of it now, but it's dubbed differently a little bit. There's like, because they added extra lines in, especially for Gigi in the Disney release. And it has different music in it. And so when I bought the DVD version, I thought it was going to be exactly the same, but some of his dialogue is gone and the music is different from the Disney VHS version. And I think it's the same music that's in the original Japanese version. And it like totally wigged me out because I grew up with just a different version of it, even if it wasn't technically the correct version. So it took me a while to get okay with it. But then I bought a book that's like, it covers briefly like all of the movies that had been out at the time of the book release, and it was talking about like it talks about like other themes in the movies and like character stuff, and then it also talks about like specifically like in the Kiki one, like the differences in the releases in the US. And so then that like helped me accept this like new to me version of the English dub of Kiki's Delivery Service. So I've watched it in the Disney English dub that I started with. I watched it in the DVD English dub version, and I have watched it in Japanese with English subtitles. And so I feel a lot better about the English one that I wasn't used to, because it is more true to the original material. But the Disney one just has such a special place in my heart because I grew up with that. Like, I used to run around my parents' house with they didn't have a broom, but they had a really long flashlight, and so I would turn on the flashlight and then like ride it like a broom, and I would pretend that the light rays from the flashlight were like the broom bristles or whatever, and I would pretend I was Kiki. And I loved it so much. And he doesn't usually live on my desk, but I do have Gigi with me right now. You know what else I really, really want to rewatch, like, soon, is Surf's Up. I'm, like, really feeling Surfing Penguins right now. Deeply. I really want to rewatch that. I love that movie so much. I had a massive poster of it in my room in college. The ghost is almost done. Ah! Just tragically yanked out a disc. I know. Look. It's been on my mind. I do want to do it. Because I think the last time I tried, when we watched figure skating, I think I was still on my Mac at the time, so I feel a lot more confident making an attempt on the PC. I just haven't been in someone else's movie night, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. But that's fine. I just need to get over that. Would y'all want to watch Surf's Up, because I don't expect people to want to watch Surf's Up with me. It's just so good. It has Green Day in it. Like, come on. And quite frankly, it holds up visually so well, I feel like, after all these years. Oh. I want to rewatch Pacific Rim. I kind of stopped watching movies for a while, and now I'm like, just like the way that I was with reading, I'm like, I need to get this back into regular rotation. Excuse me, just like consuming media like that. Because I used to love reading books, and then I just stopped for a long time. And I was watching movies really frequently for a while, and then I just stopped. And that makes me sad. Hong Kong, Hong Kong. 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 Thanks, Rob. Thanks for joining with me. I do, like, in my real life living, I do like to, for some reason, honk along to songs sometimes. It is actually, it's very fun for me. Yes! Play those horns! Or should I say toot your horns?
That one's nasty.
It is nasty, but it's beautiful. Thank you, Stonks. So much. Sometimes nasty is an attitude, and we all need a little bit of it. Just shit on a stick. Look how close! I'm so hunched right now. I feel like a shrimp. I'm trying really hard not to, but then I just get so into these last stitches. I'm so excited. Because now I can let it soak overnight to get this water-soluble stuff off. Ow. My god, he's so cute! I used warmer grays for his shadows too than what's in the pattern, and I really like that. I like that dirty brown. No, I don't think it is. The 2 times that I've done it, I don't remember it being difficult. Just let it soak a little bit and then rub it off. I've seen people use some that's like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like, it frays and you like pull it out. But that looks like a terrible time, and it also looks like there would be a ton of extra space underneath the stitches between like the stitches in the fabric, and so then when you pull it out, it would be like really loose. I don't know. I feel like I like the water soluble better. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt to just get pin down where you want it because it's slippery, but I didn't. I stitched it down last time. This time I just used the hoop and it hasn't been a problem. I think I'm just realizing that I might have missed watching the rest of Skate Canada from Saturday. It expires after like 3 days on Peacock, and I'm mad about that because it's hard to fit in 3 days of a sport sometimes every weekend. I don't know how football people do it. Good night, Sass. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It was good to see you. It's not. Like, I love figure skating, obviously, but I spent days last weekend watching Skate America, and now it's days of watching Skate Canada, and it's just like a lot to process all the time. Next weekend is I can't remember what the title, like the name of the competition is, but basically it's in France. It's the Grand Prix France or whatever. And my favorite American skater is going to be there. So I have to make sure I watch that, and that's going to be stressful. I think I got all the dark stitches. Which means I just have to fill in this last little square that I missed earlier with a light color. Still young, know the best is yet to come. Ah! This sucks. Uh-oh. I just yoinked that stitch so tight. I'm so sorry. I guess I can just pull this off. I don't even need this hoop anymore. Okay. Oh. Now I can. Ow! I stabbed myself. God damn it. Oh, forgot about this one. Now nothing can stop me. I don't remember where I put my freight check. My god, is this a spare fucking magnet? I've been needing a spare magnet. Amazing! I have 2 that are missing their back magnets. So now I only need to source 1 more. Like magic! It's like it knew. Okay, let's get this last little stitch taken care of. So that my ghosty can be free! Oh, this is weird without the hoop. That's fine, it's only 1 stitch. I can do it.